Good evening. My name is Bertina Long, and I am the CEO of Souly for You Financial Freedom and Prosperity. And so, as promised, I am coming to you tonight to do just a little quick video on credit score frequent asked questions. So, a survey from the Consumer Federation of America and Vantage Score Solutions found that while a large majority of consumers know the basic facts about credit scores, they're still lost when it comes to some important details. To help alleviate some of the confusion, here are some short answers to some common credit questions. So, number one, how do I build my credit? So, a lot of people don't know how or where to begin to build their credit. So, the best way to build your credit is to focus on 5 factors that determine your credit score, which means using sparingly and responsibly, only applying for credit you can afford, and making payments on time. It takes years to build good credit, but it's worthwhile to be patient. And so the 5 factors that they're talking about are the factors that I went over last night, which was payment history, credit utilization, average age of credit accounts, account types, and inquiries. All right. And so number two is um, never too late to build credit. So it is never too late to build your credit. No matter what your credit score is, it can always be improved. I often hear people a lot of time, oh, my credit score is fine. I'm at 600 or I'm at a 700. There's always room for improvement. And it's often easier to do this later in life when you're often more stable financially. You can attempt credit repair on your own, or you can enlist the services of one of many credit repair companies. So you can do this. You definitely, most definitely can do this on your own. You can go online there and Google how to repair my credit, and you will find a plethora of information on how to do that. However, if you don't have the time or just don't know how, you can contact us. I will put a link on the video where you can go to my website to get help. Now, how do student loans impact your credit? As long as you're keeping the account in good standing and making payments on time, it can be a good thing because it adds variety and age to your accounts. However, late or missed payments will bring your score down quickly. So I noticed that on some of my student loans, the ones that, because I consolidated my student loans. However, on the ones that I did consolidated, that meant that the company that took over the loan, the consolidation, paid off those off the loans to that one account. So those student loans, that account is in good standing, and because I've had that for years, it is in good standing, and that gives me long history. So they can work in your favor as well. So how do you get credit when no one wants to give you credit? So I hear that a lot of times that, well, nobody wants to give me credit, so how am I supposed to build my credit? Well, they have what they call secured credit cards. So secured cards and other credit cards designed for people with bad credit or no credit are a good option for you if you can't get a traditional card. With this type of account, you can charge very little, think $20 a month, and make on-time payments to start building your credit. You can also be added as an authorized user to a friend or family member's credit card if they're willing. And some companies can help you get loans based on responsible payment history when it comes to rent or your utility bills. So a secured credit card. So what that means is I'm going to put up $200 for a credit card, for a company to give me a credit card, and then I will borrow, so to speak, against that $200 with my credit card. Now, what I suggest is that, say for instance, you have something like Netflix, Hulu, something like that, something that's small, you can put that bill on your credit card. So say for instance, if the Netflix or Hulu, I don't know the price because my husband, I'm on his account, so I really don't know the price on it, but say for instance it's $9.99. Well, you put that on your credit card, where it comes out automatically every month on the credit card, and then attach your credit card to your checking account, so that way you don't miss the payment or you don't forget the payment, and you automatically have that $9.99 taken out of your account, your bank account every month. So then it's just rotating, and so you're building your credit that way. You're borrowing against the credit card, but at the same time you're paying the credit card on time with your bank account by automatically having that draft taken out. Now, what is a FICA score, and what does it mean? So FICA is a data analytic company that specializes in credit scores. A FICO score is just one version of many credit scores used by lenders. In fact, there are 9 major incarnations of FICO scores themselves. Most are based on those 5 credit scoring categories mentioned earlier. So remember, you want to take those 5 credit score categories into consideration. What is a good credit score? So credit scores vary by model, but for most scores, not including the Vantage score model, the general ranges are: for an excellent score, it is 800 plus. Very good score, it's 740 to 799, and then good score is 670 to 739. Fair score is 580 to 669, and very poor is 350 to 579. So I hear people say a lot of times, my score is in the 600. Well, just depending on where it is in the 600s, that could be only fair or just good. So we want to try to really aim to get that score up to where you are in the very good or excellent range. And then last but not least, what percentage of the population has a credit score over 800? So as of April 2018, FICO reported that, get this, only 21.8% of the population as having a credit score of 800 or better. So around a fifth of the population has an excellent credit score. So my question to you is, are you in that fifth of a population? If not, you should be really working hard to get to that population. Just don't want to be just in the 600. Don't just be satisfied with where your score is. It's always, as I said, it's always room for improvement. And as I said, you can Google how to improve my credit score, and there will be, like I said, a plethora of information there to help you. But if you, for some reason or another, you don't have time, or you just don't know how to start, I will post my link to my website in the video, and you can go ahead and go to my website and learn how my company can help you get your credit score on track. All right, so I will see you guys tomorrow night. I will be posting again some type of tip about credit. All right, good night.